Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to film this yesterday, but honestly I wasn't in the mood. So I was supposed to work yesterday and be off today, but instead it was switched around. So I wanted to go ahead and try out some products. Usually when I have new products to try, I put them in my bottom drawer, and my bottom drawer was filling up. So I still want to go ahead and play with these guys from Profusion. I had these. I think I got them for $2.10. And then I also still wanted to go ahead and try this out from Essence, the Pure Nude Sunlighter palette. Yeah, I started swatching this yesterday, and I started swatching all my highlighters. Then I also had this Space Case Cosmetics bronzer I had gotten in an Ipsy, and then these other two items I had gotten in Ipsy, the Kokie Cosmetics Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, which I have these two shades, which is in medium beige and light. So I thought maybe use one to conceal, and then one for, I guess, spot concealing the rest of the face, since that one is more of my shade. So yeah, I have a few products here. This Revlon lipstick. So I have a few products here that I want to go ahead and try out. So it's mostly drugstore, which I guess only for this guy because I wanted to go ahead and try out a bronzer. So I added that one in. Yeah, so just wanted to go ahead and try out some products. Yeah, and I'm a little bit out of breath because apparently since people are receiving the stimulus check, they are shopping more. So my Mercari store is getting a lot more activity. So I was just getting some packages together. I had to ship out after work today. Yeah, but today is a short day because I am almost at my max hours. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing how these products perform, the look I come up with, then go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done my brows. I have primed and set the lids. And also just had some breakfast. Well, one part of my breakfast. So jumping into eyeshadows. So I thought for today, since it's 3 palettes, I can't exactly use all 3. So I think I want to save the mini sapphires for another video maybe. I still have some other products. So for this one, I think I want to go into mini rubies and mini emeralds, but I guess mostly into mini emeralds since I am wearing green. I was swatching yesterday and I think I wanted to go ahead and go for the green. So I think I also want to go ahead and try these out. So these I got in BoxyCharm, these lavish eye brushes. First jump into the mini emerald since that one has the transition. Alright, so I built that up some. So now going into the tapered blending for the crease. So jumping into the mini rubies, I think I want to go ahead and do this orange shade in the crease. We'll see. I like the brush. That's orange. Don't really have a dark brown to deepen this up. Yeah, that's really orange. So I'm adding some because I do want to go ahead and dive into that green That will be, I guess, my brown deepening shade. Oh, actually, they have the names in the back. All right, so I went first in with Russet to transition, Russet. And then for this one, Sizzle. Yeah. Yeah, powdery. I really like this brush. I like it. So let me go into a little bit of Ruby. Which would be this one. Just a little bit more on the crease. I don't know, red and green. Just to try and deepen it a little bit. Alright, so now jumping into that green, which is Meadow. Go into my BoxyCharm brush. I like using this one for the outer corner. It's a little bit more dense. So let's see. Let's see how this works out. I wanted to go more for a green look, but that orange was really intense. So maybe adding some green to the crease can maybe help. We'll see. So adding a little bit what's left over on the brush into the crease. Mutes it a little bit because I don't want it as orange. And I'm trying to deepen with that green as much as I can. Just watching it yesterday with my finger, it looked like a darker green. Trying. No, I have difficulty here, just adding more. So let's see with this pencil brush from Lavish. Maybe a little bit more concentrated there. Let's see. Just feels like a lot of times I can't get pigment right here. But now I have it. Alright, so I did use a little bit of the NYX glitter primer right here on the lid because now we're going into the shimmers. So I do want to go ahead and dive into each one. So firstly, for the center, I want to go ahead into this one, which is Dazzle. Yep, Dazzle. Start off with that one. And then for the inner lid, go into Radioactive, which looked really, really pretty. Kind of like a duochrome. So going into this one first. So for this one, I think maybe I want to save this one for the inner lid. This is eye shading. It's a little bit smaller, so I want to use this one for the inner one. So for the middle, let's go into, well, it's an Alamar brush, but the wording is all gone. Let's see how it applies with a brush. If not, I'll jump into my finger. Actually, a brush does pretty well. Probably the glitter glue helped a lot. That's gold. I'm actually really liking these brushes. Really liking them. There it is. I lost my brush. So a little bit of fallout, but not that bad. Again, just go in with the tape and remove it. So let me go ahead and do the other eye and be right back. Yeah. Alright, so I went ahead and finished most of the eyes. I went in on the lower lash line. I went on the outer part with the same green on the outer part, and then the inner I just went in with this one. So I went ahead and did my liner and lashes, well, mascara. And actually I have been using this guy, from Tarte, the Tarteiste double take eyeliner. One I received in Ipsy. It's the dual ended one. So you get that one, and then on this side you get a regular one. So I will say for the regular side, it's okay. It's not as black as other ones for my waterline. I've had better. But this side, oh my god, yeah. It's so black and there's so much pigment. You don't have to go, I mean, honestly, you just go very, very slight and you already get full pigmentation. So yeah, she's very, very, very pigmented. So I've been actually really, really liking it for that wing. So black. So I've been really liking that one. So now moving on, I think I was going to do a little bit of the inner corner and brow bone. So maybe for that one I can go into this shade, which is Gilded. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this same brush from Lavish, the pencil. Yeah, the pencil works. That's kind of gold as well, so yeah, it's kind of gold. gold. I think for here would be maybe an icier color. Kind of blends it in. So I do like it for the brow bone. So jumping into the face now, go ahead and prime. Do my Tatcha the Dewy Cream, and then Good Molecules Silicone Free Priming Moisturizer. Just been really liking moisturizing primers, although this one's a moisturizer. Although the other one, priming moisturizer, so kind of like a moisturizer as well. But though I have been needing the moisture because wearing the mask at work, wow, that dries me out. It's actually really drying me out on the nose, surprisingly. So I know this area has always been one that's been more oily. So for it to be really drying me out there says a lot. So yeah, so for work, I've been pretty much just doing this and then the translucent powder and then some blush, and pretty much done. So the fact that I'm adding these is gonna be a little bit different because I haven't worn any really much product on my face. So go in with the concealer there in the shade Light from Kokie Cosmetics. It's a small one because apparently this is the full size. Don't want to add too much because I know it's going to be removed by the mask. And now go in the shade Medium Beige. It's pretty much just add it by the problem areas. I still have that. I don't know what that is. I honestly have no idea. Just don't know why I'm always red there now. So let's see if that is enough product. I don't want to add too much again. Don't want to add too much. Don't think I added right there. I don't know, every time I get pimples, they go away, but they leave the spot. Hate that. And then finally I get to cover this area, which is where the mask has been. We'll see how it wears underneath the mask. So let me go ahead and set and be right back. Alright, so now that I have baked for a little bit, brushed that away, set the rest of my face, we are looking a little bit, yeah. So jumping into the Space Case Cosmetics, we have the Vacation on Mars bronzer, which when I swatched this, it looked really light. It looked light. So here we have it. So yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush first. Let's see if I can get pigment. Shows up actually. Yeah, actually it shows up. Just a little bit of a warmer one. Yeah, actually this works. So like I said, when I was swatching it on my arm, it was pretty much my arm color. But my arm is darker. It's the darkest part of my body. So maybe I should start swatching on this side. So kind of like bronze and contour at the same time. Right here. Went a little bit low. Here. Yeah, so actually this works. I have been adding a little bit of bronzer. Actually, after the primer and then the setting powder, I would add a little bit of the bronzer. Because I felt like just adding the blush, I needed something else. So I have been adding bronzer. Actually, I like that because it's a little bit lighter. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, just adding a little bit. Don't want to add too much because again, I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, this works. It works. It works. I was scared on the color. So now I can go ahead and jump into the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter palette. I was swatching this guy yesterday, trying to decide which one I want to go into. So, right, actually I think I decided I don't have a new blush to play with, but I think I know what I want to do. So let me apply some blush. I can go peachy nude. I want to go into this one from the Sephora Trio. This is in Radiate Trio Face Palette. Yeah. It is kind of like a peachy nude. Kind of neutral. So blush has been my best friend lately. So this is actually what I wanted to do. These have no shade names, so I think I kind of wanted to use this pinky one as a blush topper. I want to see how that works because I did hear this guy was a little bit more of a natural highlight, so maybe. Ooh. Topper, because normally underneath that mask I've just been adding the blush. If it's a matte one, add a shimmery topper, a little bit on the nose, and done. That's it. No highlights, because there pretty much wasn't a point, sadly. Yeah, actually that works as a blush topper. So now jumping into the actual highlights, so I think I want to go ahead and jump into this guy. Yeah, because watching them, this one looked kind of dark. So I don't know, maybe mixing this one with that one could probably work, but I want to dive into this one. Actually, this color works for the look. A little bit golden. Yeah. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna see if then I dive into this one and add that one to the inner corner. Try and brighten that up. Yeah. Definitely better. So to set that, yeah. See how much I've used this guy. Yeah, I like the look I created. Really, really do like it. So now jumping onto the lips. This is new from Revlon. We have here the Matte Revlon Super Lustrous, and I have the shade Shameless. 014 Shameless. So let's see. Actually, that's a pretty color. It's actually a really pretty color. Yeah. I like that. I like that. So it's not super, super matte, so it's actually really comfortable. Goes on actually kind of creamy. So here we have the completed look. I do really, really like it. Yeah, I like this a lot. So a little bit of a recap. I really, really like the eye look I created. Yeah, really, really did enjoy these. They're very, very powdery, but I did enjoy them. And for $2.10, it's actually really, really, really good. I did enjoy the eye brushes that I did end up using. Ended up using these three. I think my favorite one would be this one. I really liked how it applied the inner portion of the lid. The other two I did not end up using. Usually this one I would use for the, well, this is a brow one. But usually for these kind of pencils, I use them to create a shadow liner. Then you have this really fine one. Don't really use these that much, but I did enjoy the ones that I used. Surprised at the bronzer because it actually showed up on my skin tone. I thought it would be way too light, but it showed up. It was actually really nice. I liked it a lot. I did really enjoy this guy. I want to play with him some more, but yeah, really did enjoy it. I like how I can use this one as a blush topper. So multi-purpose. I like that. And for $10. And then we have the Kokie Cosmetics. So they seemed pretty nice actually. Again, I have to keep playing around with these guys some more and then also see how it holds up today, even though today's not actually a long shift, so not really a true test, but yeah. I especially want to see how all of this holds up underneath the mask. Yeah, want to see that. And then I really, really enjoy this color. Really, really do like it. Got this one for $5.99. Yeah, I really like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, I pretty much liked everything. Everything was actually pretty good. It was a good one. All right, so I went ahead and had a little bit more breakfast. And then I also went ahead and added a little bit of Virgin from Morphe. Went ahead and added a little bit of that. It's actually kind of nice. It's not bad. Because I kind of want to mattify this a bit more since I will be wearing a mask. So yeah. I've actually been trying out different matte liquid lipsticks to see which one works best under the mask so far. I think Dose of Colors is winning. Although Stila did pretty good. Anastasia did kind of good. Yeah, the Jeffree one did transfer some. So that will be pretty much it for this video, for this look. I did really like it. So for today, I do have packages to ship. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.